Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Coffee Diaries series, the series where we talk about all things blogging and photography. I know we haven't done a series in a while, but that is because we chalked out a lot of episodes because it was a new series so that people could catch up and get an idea of what the show is all about. So from now on, we are going to have a schedule. And we are going to have Coffee Diaries once a month on this channel. And maybe sometimes even twice a month, but at least it's going to be once a month. Only because I know not everyone who's subscribed to this channel is a blogger or is interested in photography. So you will still be getting the Coffee Diaries series, but it would be at least once a month. I've got my brew in hand. It's not really a brew because the weather's really hot. So today I'm going to be sticking with water because I can't even open the windows in the apartment because of the noise. So yeah, I'm just going to be drinking cold water. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about how to travel for less as a blogger. And I feel like it's a really good topic to talk about right now. And that's because Craig and I have been doing a lot of traveling, especially this year compared to the previous years, and we've managed to save a few £100 compared to last year and the year before, where we did spend in the thousands traveling. So I am here to share with you ways that you can save money as a travel blogger or a blogger who finds themselves traveling every now and again. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is flights. I would say we are very lucky that we live in Europe. In England to be precise, and it is very easy to find low-cost flights across Europe. So we have been exploring more of Europe. I'm talking with regards to cost of flights. We have paid sometimes $9.99, like one way to get to somewhere. I mean, we went to Eindhoven earlier on in the year, and our tickets cost just under £40 for both of us, return tickets. So it was like $9.99 each way, and I think that is a good bargain. One thing I realized is that you have to be really flexible with your timing in order to find really cheap flights. A good site that is good in helping you find out the best deals in terms of flights and travel times is Google Flights. I will leave a link in the description down below of all the websites that I'm going to talk about that could help you save a bit more money. So yeah, flexibility is key in terms of finding the best rates when it comes to traveling. Sometimes bloggers do get free travel. So one thing I did notice in terms of bloggers who tend to have airlines cover the cost of their flights is that they do have a huge following. So say for example British Airways or Emirates might work with a blogger who has over 100,000 followers and offer them a free flight, and not just free flights, I'm talking business class. So sometimes having a huge following does have its advantages. But if you're like me and you don't have the numbers on your site per se, there are still ways in which you can pay for less in terms of your flight. You just have to be flexible with your time, like I said earlier on. So now moving on from flights, let's talk about accommodation. When it comes to traveling, one thing that I've found out is that hotel prices can account for the majority of your cost when you're traveling. So this is one that you want to try and bring down as much as possible, especially if you're traveling a lot. There are ways in which you can save on hotels or not even have to pay for hotels. There is one website I found that hopefully you can find useful. I have used it to get free hotel stay as a blogger. So I'm pretty sure you might be able to benefit from a free hotel stay if you register with them. The website is called Buzz and Go. And like I said, I'll link it in the description box down below. So do check them out. The beauty of this website is that they do not rely on you having a certain number of followers. As long as you have a blog and you have a social media presence, that's all you're good for. But the thing is that they want your content to actually reflect travel and the lifestyle that you are someone who stays in hotels, and that is how you get accepted onto the platform. So just make sure that your page and your blog does reflect that you tend to travel and you do have this lifestyle where you sometimes stay in hotels when you travel, and that way your chances of being accepted on the platform is a lot higher. But if you don't get accepted, fear not, because there are still ways you can get free hotel stay as a blogger, even without having huge numbers on your site. Another way to go about this, again, is Google. Just go on Google. So all you have to do is type the name of the place that you're going to, followed by hotels, and all opinions are my own. So that would be, say for example, if I was going to Paris, I would type in Paris hotels all opinions are my own. So what that does is that it brings up articles of bloggers who have had free hotel stays in the city or place where you are heading to. So a lot of bloggers, when they get gifted, say a free stay or given a press rate, so a press rate would be if, say for example, a hotel cannot offer you a free stay, they could say, oh, for our press rate, we'll give you 50% off your stay. So in the article, what a lot of bloggers tend to do is say, this hotel offered me a free accommodation, but all opinions are my own, meaning that even though they got the stay for free, they are saying all my reviews are still honest and the hotel did not pay me to say this. So this is their way of being transparent. So what that tells you is that the hotel that the blogger stayed in is one who is willing to accommodate bloggers. So now you have that information. Now all you have to do is find a press contact of that hotel and send them a really professional and nice message saying, hi, I'm a blogger, I'm looking to visit your city, give them your dates, and also tell them what you can offer them in exchange. Find out if they tend to work with bloggers or offer a discounted rate for bloggers, and I will guarantee you 90% of the time you will hear back from these hotels either offering you a free stay or giving you a press rate, and that way you get to save on your hotel. Just bear in mind that these hotels will require certain things in return for the stay. So they might require a certain number of Instagram posts, blog posts that have links directed to their website, and a lot of hotels don't mind doing this for bloggers. Like I said, you don't have to have the numbers on your side, because ultimately what you're looking to get out of it is search engine optimization, which is SEO, because the more people writing articles about their hotels and linking to their hotel, the higher they rank in the Google search engine, which is why they will be willing to offer you a discounted rate or sometimes a free stay in exchange for these articles and features on your social media website. And now let's move on to other things that can cost you money while on holiday. One of the main things that do cost money while on holiday is feeding, so eating out and all of that. Now, if you really want to be proactive, a way to save money is to also have breakfast included in your hotel stay. Most of the free hotel stays we've gotten tend to include breakfast in it, which is a great way for us to save money. So you have the buffet breakfast, so you can stuff your face basically in the morning, and that way you're not paying for breakfast when you're on holiday. That is a good way to save on food as well. But if you really want to be proactive before your trip, you can write to local restaurants around where you're staying, tell them you're a blogger and you are coming the certain days that you booked your holidays for, and you would love to explore the social scenes around there as well as the restaurants and the nightlife, and tell them what you hope to get out of it, and also tell them what you hope to offer them in exchange for letting you have a meal at a discounted rate, or sometimes they might even offer you a meal for free. And that is one way that you can save money, but that is if you really want to be proactive. I haven't done that, but I noticed that while on holiday, obviously I was using the hashtags of the places that we were in, and I did get quite a number of restaurants and bars message me on Instagram saying, do you want to come into a bar and have food and drinks on the house in exchange for social media publication. So that is a way to go if you really want to bring your costs down on holidays. I hope you guys have found that useful. So I talked about flights, and I'm saying, you know, make your time flexible. Go on Google Flights and see what days are cheaper to travel and where to travel to. And with regards to that, sometimes you might have to also be flexible in terms of location, because you might want to go to some place, but Google might be telling you actually going to this place might be better for your budget, and that is one way to go about it. So use Google Flights, find out blogger-friendly hotels by doing a Google search, all opinions on my own, or register with Buzz and Go, where you'll be matched with hotels who are willing to offer you a free stay. Finally, message restaurants and see if you can get places who will be willing to offer you food in exchange for coverage on your social media platforms. That brings us to the end of the show. I hope you guys have found this episode very informative, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, please make sure to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.